Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are learning about string slicing in Python. If you have not watched the string indexing, please go to my channel and check it out. But now let's get started with string slicing. String slicing allows us to extract a portion of a string. It's very useful when we want to get a substring or select a range of the characters. The basic syntax of string slicing is string1, which is a variable here, and then start to stop. The start is the index where slicing begins, whereas the stop is the index where slicing ends. Another very important thing is that the string will start from the start index and stop before the stop index. Now let me give the practical example. Here I have string1 and the string Python, which is stored in memory with its corresponding index number. Now if we want to extract some character from the string, then we can write like this: substring1 0, that is the start index, and 3 is the stop index. So as I explained earlier, it will stop at the index 2. That's why we can get the output as pyt. Another feature of string slicing is that we can also specify as steps. That means the syntax goes like this: string1, the name of the variable, start, stop, and the step. The step parameter allows us to skip characters while slicing. Now let me give an example. The string1 Python is stored in memory location as described earlier. To use a step parameter, we write like substring1 0 is the starting index and 6 is the stopping index, and it always goes one step ahead of the last index number, and 2 is the step parameter. Therefore the output is PTO. Here we are at our Jupyter notebook. Now let's practice the slicing of a string in Python. Hash string slicing. First we'll assign a variable called string1, and we'll write Python. Now if we want to extract a portion of the character from index 0 to index 3 but not including 3, the code goes like this. We'll give another variable slice1 and then string1, and we'll write the starting index 0 and then stopping index 3, and now we'll print slice1. Now if we run it, it will give pyt. We don't get the character at the 3, instead it gives up to the index 2. Similarly, to extract the character from index 2 to 5, we can write slice2 equals to string1, and then we'll give starting index 2 and the stopping index 5, and we'll print, let's say, slice2. In that case we'll get the result THO. So this is how the string slicing is done in Python. Now there can be another scenario also. What if we want the whole string from the beginning or up to a specific index? In that case we can quit start or the stop values. Let me show you. Let's say omitting start and stop, and we'll write here string2. Let's give the same string pytho in Python. To get the first 5 characters, we can write slice3 equals to string2, and then we don't give the starting index, instead we only write the stopping index, and then we'll print slice3, and we can run it. So it will give pytho. That is only the first 5 characters. So if we want the n also, then we can write into up to the 6. Then we can run it again, Python, right? The another is that to get all the characters starting from, let's say, 3 to the end. For that we can write slice 4 equals to string 2, and then we will give the index 3, and then we don't give the stopping index, and then we'll print that print slice 4, and then we will run it, that is HON. In the same way, if we don't specify the starting and the stopping index, like slice 5 equals to string 2, and then we just don't specify any starting index and then stopping index, and then we'll print that slice 5 and run it, we'll get all the characters. Now let's practice using step parameter in string slicing. So as using step in slicing, we'll assign a variable name called my string, and then equals to, let's say, this beautiful. And now we want to extract every second character from the index 0 to 5. Then for that I will write substring, that's another variable, equals to my string, and then we'll give the starting index and the stopping index and the step parameter, that is 2 here. And now we'll print this string. Now let's run it, BAT. Similarly, to extract every third character from index 1 to 5, we can write like string, let's say 2 equals to my string, and then we'll write 1 5, and then step is I will give 3, and print substring 2. Let's run it, that is ET. In the same way, we can see using the -1 in this step. Let's say substring 3 equals to my string, and then we don't specify start and the stop, and we give reverse like -1, and we'll print this substring 3. Let's run it, so it will give all the character from the reverse. Similarly, another example is that we can do like substring 4 equals to my string, and then we will, let's say, let's keep starting index 3, and we don't specify the stopping index, but we'll give the step parameter, and we'll print this substring 4, and we'll run it, and this is UIU from 3, and it will skip this T character, and then I, and it will skip F, and then it give U. Okay, that's all for today. We learned how string slicing allows us to extract a portion of a string using start, stop, and step values. And we also saw example of using negative indexing and steps to access or manipulate a string in different ways. That's all for this episode. If you found this video helpful, please do not forget to subscribe my channel. I will come with a new Python tutorial in the next video. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next.